season for Seattle. Hersey Hawkins, Gary Payton in the backcourt, Larry Stewart, Jim McElvain, and Sean Kemp up front. Michael Jordan, Ron Harper in the backcourt for Chicago. Scottie Pippen, Luke Longley, and Dennis.
About the Bulls lately, and they're getting old, is what everyone's saying. They're struggling, is what everyone is saying. They've been 7-3 over the quickness. He's attacking. I think he's attacking because he saw who was guarding him at the beginning of the game. They really like to make him work as much as possible.
Gary Payton opens on Michael Jordan. He'll be the first of a quartet of guys who will defend Jordan tonight.
Yeah, George Carr was telling us this morning he's going to try to put everybody in the kitchen sink on Michael today.
Hersey Hawkins, 4-3 to Ron Harper. Hits the front rim, and here comes Gary Payton. It's a 2-on-3. McElvain is down in the corner. Here's Payton. Harper for three. Jordan with the rebound, finds Longley, who wasn't expecting the pass.
It's really interesting that he's still in the game. I think that's a good gamble by Phil Jackson.
Jordan, of course, it's receded each year he's been here in Chicago, and that one's off Rodman, back into the hands of Kemp. Now Payton. McElvain didn't look like he wanted this.
Yeah, he says if they're close when they come out of these road trips, watch out. They have a great shot at winning the West.
Chasing Utah right now. Kemp, beauty.
3 different people on him, and not only that, they're always double teaming him.
Payton comes with the trap. Here's Randy Brown. And the steal from Gary Payton. Jordan back. It's a 3-on-1. Hersey Hawkins for 2.
Then Kemp was running. That's a nice move all the way around.
Back to a 1-point margin with 5:20 to go. Payton for 3.
That gives them another advantage.
Hey, what? George went to the haberdasher store today. Got the nice look here in Chicago.
He is dressed nice. He knew it was a big game, too.
Yeah. I mean, that's his Sunday go-to-dinner suit. Payton, travel on Kerr. Great defensive work from a defensive expert, Gary Payton.
And it was only one guy. I think Steve Kerr thought he was double-teamed because everywhere he moved, there was somebody, but the somebody was still Gary Payton every time.
Watch your work
Watch
on
this.
Kerr.
He goes one way, he goes the other way. Everywhere he turns, Gary Payton is there. You know he's thinking, this is a heck of a double team right now. It's only one guy.
Coming up, the Nike halftime report. Going back to Atlanta. The crew.
Scoring 100 points from the Chicago Bulls is not very easy.
You see the quartet of players who have spent most of the time defending Michael Jordan. And out on Pippen. Harper drives it, lays it up, short. Pippen, offensive board, loose ball picked up by Gary Payton.
That's a nice adjustment.
Hawkins with a little runner. Tip no good, rebound Rodman. And they're
down the stretch.
8:24 to go, third quarter of play. And a 2-point Seattle lead. Hawkins. Back to a 1-point game.
They need more of that from Scottie Pippen.
Hawkins with the counter. Loose ball picked up by Sam Perkins. They've gone scoreless for the last 3 minutes. Gary Payton is 2 of 11 in this ball game. From the back end, don't worry. All right, Greg. For the moment, he sits. Sean Kemp is back on the floor. Wingate, Payton, Nate McMillan, Cummings, and Sean Kemp for Seattle. Kemp sat for 8.5 minutes in the third quarter with his 4th foul. At the shot clock, Payton comes down with it. That's 10 rebounds for Gary Payton tonight. Gary
Payton's doing a great job on the floors, and he's also doing a great job on Michael Jordan right now, denying him the basketball.
Now Jordan guards Payton. 10 on the shot clock. Payton takes it in deep. Fights for the rebound. It'll be Payton. Jordan has Payton. Simpkins guards Kemp. Bushler comes to help out. They kick it out to Hawkins, then to Payton for 3. Seattle, their largest lead in the game is 8. We've been tied 8 times. We've not seen a Chicago lead. That pass right in the hands of Gary Payton. Another steal for Payton. That's 4
from Sean Kemp in the second half.
Tell you what, George LeBlanc is graduating. 5 on the shot clock. Beauty move. Rodman guarded by Kemp, who plays with 5 fouls. What a role Steve Kerr and Luke Longley have had here in the 4th quarter. Here's Jordan.
Get the ball to Sam Perkins. You could see him waiting for someone to pick him. If you look at now, if they're going to try to go for the 3, it would be Hersey Hawkins.
Inbounds to Terry Cummings. Cummings kicks it back out for Perkins. Takes it. Didn't get it. Loose ball. Cummings has it. In the corner for Payton. It's foul.
And presence of mind.
The season, a 70% free throw shooter. He's 3 of 3 tonight.
You don't get on the player for trying to make a play.
For the tie with 20.8 left. We're notched at 78.
Now this is where they're going to miss Scottie Pippen. You can see them getting the ball out of Michael's hand already.
Longley guarded by Perkins. 8 to go. Kerr, left side. Harper drives. No foul is called. Loose ball. We're going to overtime. There. Now Longley, 10 on the shot clock. The switch with Perkins out on Harper. Payton all over Michael Jordan. Help comes from Nate McMillan. Oh, what a fadeaway. Shot clock violation.
That's a call it frustration shot. You don't see very many of them from Michael Jordan. But look at the defense from Gary Payton. All over him. You're getting help from Nate McMillan. They know who the only guy on this team who can create a shot now is Michael Jordan. They know that. The Bulls are going to have
17 rebounds tonight.
You know, he does it in a lot of other ways. He scores so many points. It's tough not to look at that, but he's a great defender, and he has a great defender on him right now.
And he'll go to the free throw line. They call it on Payton, his fourth.
They're playing so well. The defense is so tight right here. Now, earlier you could call it. Right there, that's a tough call. That's a tough call. I would say that's not a very good call, because you could call it at any time. They're playing for Seattle right here.
Well, they've had 2 Terry Cummings shots that they probably would like to have back their last 2 times down. Hawkins. 1:23 to go. Perkins guarded by Rodman. Now Payton. Here's Hawkins for 3 again. Hersey Hawkins came up huge with back-to-back threes. This was the first that tied the game. And then on their next possession, a misdirection play. They found Hersey Hawkins. They've got 10 on the shot clock. Now here's Gary Payton guarded by Michael Jordan.
The play broke down, so they go to Gary Payton.
Oh, my gracious, what a shot.
Wow. He almost made that shot.
Oh.
I think that was a good call.
One more to take the lead. 3 free throws by Gary Payton forced this thing into overtime. He's got the triple-double, the 6th of his career, 14 points, 12 rebounds, and 14 assists. His first miss from the line tonight.
And it's good not making a timeout, because now Seattle does not have a chance to set their defense up. I can't believe they're not trapping right away.
Oh, a clean block. No, foul is called. McMillan is going to be called for the foul. I thought he got all ball.
Wow.
I thought it was an absolutely clean block.
They're calling it on Gary Payton. It was a late call. Let's take a look. Now, you can call a hand check right there, but they didn't call that. He did. That was a good call. He hit Michael Jordan on the arm. I don't know who they gave it to, but that was a good call. That's a nice call by the ref. He called it a little late, but Nate McMillan absolutely hit Michael Jordan on the arm, and right when he hit him on the arm, he lost the basketball.
He's 10 of 11 at the line tonight.
Chance of making the shot. Now, if that's me shooting it, that's true. But that was Michael Jordan. He might have made that shot.
Two-point Chicago edge with 3 seconds remaining in overtime. 3 seconds to go in overtime. Hawkins guarded by Kerr. Puts it up. No. The tip. No. Wow. Falls well.
Wow. And he got a great look at it, too.
They got their first lead with 2:20 remaining in regulation. They win it in overtime. And let's go over to Craig.